Hey, y'all. Welcome to the A&O show. This is Behind the Scenes with the Beauty Bosses. That is Amber Michelle Lykins and Olivia Heyward. What's up, Lustrum?
What's up, y'all? I'm so excited about today's show. As you can see on camera, we have the very lovely Courage Molina as our special guest tonight. You know, every month we bring to you guys a special lady who we love, and we want to share more about what she does and how she impacts the world. So we're excited to have her on.
Yeah,
lady.
Courage in the house, local to Charlotte.
The party can start. I'm here, guys. Let's start the party.
So we're super excited. So tonight's show is we're going to be talking about Courage, and she's going to tell us more about what she actually does and how she does it. So yeah, we're just ready to get into it. Are you ready?
We really are. Yes. Yeah, we're so happy that you're here. And you look bomb, Courage.
Thank you. You know that my face was slayed by the Amber Michelle Lykins. I don't know if y'all heard of her, but you might want to Google her, friends. Okay.
Google her. So yeah, we're super excited about today's show.
All right. Well, I want to go ahead and start off and jump right into one of our first questions for Courage Molina. And again, she is local to Charlotte, North Carolina. So all of our Charlotte people, just holler at Courage if you want a little, time with her, get in on that. So yeah, North Carolina is so popular because we have such great people here. But anyways, one of our first questions for Courage is, I want to know, will you tell us about what you do, Courage?
Yes. So as I said, I am Courage Molina, Chief Courage Crusader. I am a courage coach and your favorite Bible teacher. I basically teach women how to live bolder, more confident and courageous lives so that you can really create the life of your wildest dreams and build a legacy of impact. That's basically what I do. I'm here changing lives, people.
I love that. All right. So, Olivia, do you want to hit her with the next question?
Yes. So, tell us more about, you asked her that question about what you do. Tell us more about, you mentioned that you were a courage coach and our favorite Bible teacher. So tell us about how you do that. What are the women who you serve, or who do you serve? Maybe it's not women, but I think you already said it. You do. So tell us a little bit more about that, about exactly how you do that. How can they get connected about you? What are some of the programs or coaching programs that you may offer?
Yes. Well, first of all, I serve my women every week through the podcast Dose of Courage, which you can find on my YouTube channel at Courage Molina. Every single week, I'm hitting you with some information to kind of challenge what you think and how you think, and just really open your mind to what is possible. But once I get connected to a boss woman of faith who's like, I am ready to level up in my faith, I'm ready to level up in business, and I'm ready to level up in my life, that's really my sweet spot right there. So what I do is I help them to really build daily habits, because this is the truth. You are what you do every day. That's who you're becoming. You're not going to wake up one day great. You're not going to wake up one day living your wildest dreams. It don't work that way. I'm sorry. Don't want to burst your bubble. Boom! Burst. Every single day. So I really just help women to apply the daily principles to their lives every single day. Every day being reminded of who they are, because as you're out here pursuing your greatness, out here following your dreams, there comes a day where there's some fear, or there's some doubt, or there's some pushback, or there's a setback, or you are questioning, what was I thinking when I started this business? Have I lost all of my mind? Is it all gone? Was it crazy? Did I not really hear that this was the thing I'm supposed to do? And it's no, that's just a part of the journey. And sometimes they just need support. So I send daily emails in the Courageous Tribe. Every single morning, they start their day with a task that's going to help them to boost their courage. It's everything. And I am a woman of faith. Faith is the foundation of everything I do. And so I also have a Bible, I want to call it a biblical studies program. Not really Bible study. Bible study sounds light and cute and Wednesday night. This ain't that.
It's more like a deep dive, right?
Yes, it is really more like a deep dive. think more academic, right? So where you're going to be studying and you're going to deep dive and you're going to watch the lectures and you're going to have workbook, you're going to have homework and discussion topics. And so it's really like that. But it's really all about creating these everyday things that you do. It's not a one-stop shop, you know. It's really about understanding that you have to embrace courage as a lifestyle if you're going to pursue your purpose. It's not like, oh, I did this program and now I'm done. No, I've equipped you to carry these things with you along the journey. So that's really what I do.
That's awesome, girl. It's like in a nutshell. I mean, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
But you need it all. And I want y'all to like link in the comments. If you know courage, if you are already in the Courageous Tribe, I want you to go ahead and let us know here in the comments. Also, make sure you share this. I want you to make sure that you're sharing this with all of your friends. You're checking out all of her links so you're not missing out on it. And you can even DM her, connect with Courage, and make sure like you're getting everything answered that you need. So, because one of the things I know about Courage is that she really, truly cares about getting in there, but also like digging in, not just going, okay, I'm in. Like, what are you doing in? So, it's really good.
I have a question for Courage. So you told us all about what you do and how you do it. How did you get to that point? Because I know a lot of times as women, we start out thinking, okay, this is the one thing we're going to do. I would love for you to give us a little bit about your story and how you got to this place, because you seem very clear on what you offer and who you serve. So I want to know how did you get there? Because I know a lot of times that, you know, we just don't know where to start, or once we start with something that we find out that this is not quite going to work the way we thought it was going to work. So tell us a little bit more about how you got to being so clear on what you do.
I want to say that clarity is things get clearer with movement. So you have to be moving. You're not going to get clear on what you're doing or what you're called to do by sitting around thinking like, oh, is this it? I want to wait till everything lines up. And so I know that because what I started out with is not what I do. I initially started out with a publishing company back in like 2007, 2008. And it's kind of born out of a need. Like my daughter at the time was 11 and was really interested in fashion. And I thought, oh, crap, you know, they don't really have any fashion magazines. First of all, I had no business experience. I don't even know how I was like, oh, I'm just going to do it. But I was like, oh, I'm just going to make one. I can just do it. And I actually called up my good friend who you guys might have heard of, Olivia Heyward, who lived in Florida at the time. And I was like, I have this great idea. But what really moved me was a need and like a desire to serve. Like there was something that was missing. And I thought, I'm passionate enough about this in order to make it happen. And we kind of worked on that for a while. But as you can see, we don't have a magazine. I mean, so it didn't work out, right? Like we still have the publishing company technically, but it didn't work out. Like what we thought was going to happen didn't happen. But do you know what did happen? We learned so much along the way. And what women say all the time, which is not true, is like, oh, it didn't work out. Now I'm back at the drawing board. No, you're not. You are at a different place. You are a different woman. You've learned something. You know what works. You know what doesn't work. You know what you like. You know what you don't like. You know how much things cost. You have a better sense of how long something's going to take. So because something didn't work out, it doesn't mean that you're at the drawing board. You have new knowledge. You have wisdom that you can take with you into this next season, this next thing. But what drove me still was like this desire to help and encourage. And there were lots of trials and obstacles along the way in my personal life too. And when I thought, okay, I want to do something and that didn't work out, I jumped on the next bandwagon. Like, oh, everybody else is a business coach, they're an entrepreneur coach. That's what I want to do. Because I was a classroom teacher who had, I created curriculum. I created programs for Volusia County School. And when I moved to Charlotte, I created curriculum for another nonprofit organization. So that's something I could do. And I thought, well, I can help other entrepreneurs do that. That's what I'm going to do. That also did not work out. I made some money. I made some money, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Like, I didn't enjoy it. And whatever you want to sell, you have to love it enough to want to market it, to talk about it all the time. It needs to be like a natural extension of your interest. It cannot just be what's hot for somebody else, because baby, it was hot for them. It was ice cold. It was a snow cone for me. I was like, man, I don't want to talk about that. Well, if you don't talk about it, you're going to be hungry. So you better figure it out, you know? But I just kept moving forward. Like, I just could feel something's got to work. Like, I was created for a purpose. Okay, let me just say that. You were created for a purpose. And so if I'm not winning, I'm not in alignment with my purpose, period. Like, I have been gifted. I have skills. I have a calling. I have a heart. There is something I can do, and I'm going to kill at it. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to build wealth. I'm going to have impact. Like, that is a fact. And so if I'm not winning, if I'm not being successful at it, like, you know what? Let me go back to my notes and see, am I in the right space? And so when I finally, like, I just kept moving forward, and you know, there are these things that, like, little checks on the wall. It comes a little easier to you. You find that you enjoy it more. It, like, the thought of being able to do it every single day warms your heart. I used to think when I was an entrepreneurial coach, like, that is what I did. If I won the lottery, I would never do it again. I'm like, if I won a $50,000 scratch off, I'm gonna quit. That's probably like a clue.
But
That's not really your thing.
You want to do something that you can have all the money in the world, and you're like, I still want to do this. I might not be doing it at the same level, or maybe can do it like part-time, or, you know, whatever. I can focus more on something else. But yeah, you obviously want to be doing something that if you hit the lotto, it's not gonna be like, I'm gonna quit this.
Yeah. And this is what I know. The things that we've been through, they really guide us and lead us to how we can help somebody else. And so I was a woman who was depressed. My marriage was, dear God, a mess. And I lived a very unfulfilled life. Like, I had a job and my kids were fine, but I was just like, oh, like, gee, crickets. And so it wasn't good. And I had a lot of stuff. It just was not, like, I did not want to live that way. Today is World Suicide Prevention Day.
That's right.
And so I was so depressed that I had, I had a suicide plan. Like, that, I don't want to skim over that on a day like today. I had a suicide plan. And when you get to a place where you have a suicide plan, it is that there is no hope. You have no hope left. Things are never going to get better. That is what you tell yourself. And I'm so grateful to be here. And I'm so grateful to have survived depression, to have survived that dark part of my life. I didn't have a suicide attempt, thank God. That my friend Olivia, actually, I just told the story today on my IG. I was like, she's probably gonna cry when she sees that.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
I knew. I was like, oh, she put that.
She's probably gonna cry. She didn't even watch it, but she came and found me the day that I was like, this is it, it's done. And it took a long time for me to kind of to overcome that and to get back to a healthy place mentally and emotionally. But when I did, I was like, dang, I feel so good right now. Like, there are probably other women who feel like I felt, or there are probably other women who want to live a different life. And so it's like, what's keeping us, if we know that there's greatness in us, especially women of faith, what's keeping us from going all in on the things that we want in life? We're going to church on a Sunday, and on Wednesday night, we're doing Bible study, but we are not fighting for our marriages. We're not fighting for our kids. We're unhappy. We're not going for the things we want. Like, what keeps women who are amazing, talented, God anointed, gifted women from just killing it out here in this world? And you know what it is? It's a lack of confidence. It's a lack of courage. And so it's like, I've gotten to this place. Let me teach other women how to live this way. And the foundation is 100% faith, which is why I have the biblical studies. I studied the Bible like I was trying to get a PhD in Jesus. That increased my boldness, right? You understand what I'm saying? That increased my boldness. That increased my confidence in who I am and who I've been called to be. And it gave me the courage to be like, yeah, I'm gonna start a podcast. Yeah, I'm gonna go live every day. Yeah, I'm gonna start this coaching business. I don't care that the other things didn't work out. I'm about to get into this space. And so that's how I got here. Just I mean, and so now all I really do, I'm just a guide. I'm not an expert. I don't have like all these certifications. But if a woman is ready to level up and she's ready to increase that boldness and you're ready to do the work, holla at your girl. Like, let's go. I'm ready. Let's go.
That's
That's
a
awesome.
lot.
Yes.
That's a
yes.
It's a lot.
That's
Yeah.
a lot. It's
Yeah.
a lot. So I guess my next question for you is, that's a lot. You do a lot. So how did you, I know you do this thing and I want you to share it with them, and it's called Bolder Mornings. And that just wraps me to the next question. Like, how do you do it all? Like, how do you do all of this stuff?
So fun. Thank you for asking. I didn't know what these questions were going to be. I really wanted to know ahead of time. I was a little bit annoyed. But this is so great. And I'm going to tell you why. Because actually, she's talking about the Bolder Mornings. But I literally talk about this on the podcast for Saturday that comes out. Literally. It's insane. That this alignment. That y'all are watching it now. And that's going to come out on Saturday. It's so amazing. I love when things line up like that. So how do I get it all done? Honestly, real sauce, I have a vision for my life. Like, let's just start there.
Okay.
Bolder Mornings are great, but I have a vision for my life. So when I close my eyes and I think about the kind of life I want to live, that is what directs all of my other activities. And so there are things that I know about my dream life. I know that I am not yet the woman who is in possession of that dream life. And it's about my growth and my dedication to becoming that woman. My daily habits are that's what's going to get me there. Right.
That's right.
And so since I know that, I start every single morning off pouring into myself. I start every morning off with self-care and self-development, because I'm the asset. You're the asset. Whatever purpose, whoever you're supposed to serve, you're the asset. You need to protect that. That means taking care of your mind, of your body, getting your mind right, you know? And so Bolder Mornings, absolutely everything. It's the first 60 minutes of my day. They know that I get up really early. I'm not saying I get up really early. This late night, I will be sleeping in tomorrow, which is like 7 a.m. probably. But like, I get up at like 4:45 in the morning. And so Bolder is an acronym, right? And BOLDER. B, I start by blessing the Lord, because it's about gratitude, right? I will bless the Lord at all times.
You can get up. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Oh my soul. Okay.
Oh, good Lord. And so it starts with blessing the Lord. Gratitude is so important. The minute that you wake up, just think about that. The minute that you wake up, you start to think about all the things that you have to do. I feel like
air.
It is hot in here. I know it's probably me, y'all.
Our producer behind the scenes, I'm really trying to like.
I know it's probably me.
They
They wasn't ready for all of this.
Air.
I thought my sweat mustache might have been.
No, I saw it. But
Y'all know I'm so sweaty. You gotta love yourself, though. You gotta love yourself, okay? Okay, so it's Bolder. B is bless the Lord. First thing you do when you wake up in the morning, especially if you are like, you got a lot of stuff that you have to do, is you think, oh my gosh, I got all this stuff to do. You're already annoyed, especially if you're still going to a job that you don't love. You're like, oh my God, I gotta freaking deal with these people. And I gotta freaking get on this Zoom. Gotta make this breakfast. Gotta get these kids. If you're home with your kids, God help you, right? Like, you just don't necessarily bless the Lord. You might pray, you might ask for something, but are you blessing him by just like thanking him for who he is, right? That just sets the tone in your mind, sets the tone for the day. O is for optimizing your visualization. Like, what? Why should I be so extra? Well, I know that you guys probably do vision boards. You've heard of a vision board, or you have a vision board, but vision boards are great. They just are not the full step. What you have to do when you are visualizing is you have to optimize that vision, right? Which is looking at those pictures and going deep, like thinking about what it looks like, what it smells like, what would it feel like in that house? What am I eating on that table that I have? What kind of luggage do I have? If you have pictures of travel on her vision board, can you see yourself in the airport? Can you smell the Uber car you in, right? Like all these things. If you are hoping to get married, can you smell your fine husband, girl? You understand? Like you're really like trying to get into all of that. It's like a 3D experience for your imagination. Just like a kid, just completely allowing your imagination to go wild, right? And then the next letter is L, learn. Okay, you're gonna learn something relevant. Something relevant. That's why I said the first thing is to have a vision for your life. What is it you need to learn? Some of you want to be millionaires. What would you do with $1 million? Do you know that the FDIC doesn't even insure your money up to $1 million at the bank? And even if you had separate bank accounts at that same bank, you still are only insured up to that one amount for all accounts at that bank. Did you know that? So if there's a run on the bank, all you're gonna get for your $1 million is I think it might be $250,000 now. Did it go up? It might have gone up a little bit. But listen, that's it. You got $1 million in the bank. Listen, I'm probably gonna get arrested because I'm gonna need the rest of my money. So that means like you want to be a millionaire, you need to learn about personal finance, right? You want to lose weight. That's a part of your vision. You want to get healthier. You need to learn about how to cook healthier meals. You are trying to start a business. You need to learn about whatever. And so I know that a lot of you ladies are beauty ladies. And so Mary Kay has this amazing Mary Kay University. When do you have time? When are you taking the time to learn more about the products and services that you provide? When are you taking the time to learn, to improve your craft, to learn more about how you can deliver a better quality product to your clients and the people you serve? That's a good time to do it. So you can watch a 15-minute video. You can watch a couple of modules, right? You can read a book that's going to teach you something, learn something relevant. So you're always moving forward. You think 15 minutes is enough? How many minutes you spent last month? Okay, that's what I thought. Boom. Yes, I said it just like that. All right, the next one is D, declare and decree, right? Affirmations are so powerful. You're going to say these affirmations. You are declaring and decreeing these things to be true in your life. What I know as a woman of faith is that the words that come out of your mouth create the environment that you will live in. The word of God says that life and death lies in the tongue, and those who love it will eat of it. You know what that means? It means that the words that come out of your mouth are going to produce fruit, and you're going to eat that. So it's what you saying going to produce the life that you want. Or are you saying what you have right now? Are you complaining about your husband, complaining about the kids, complaining about the house, complaining about the car, right? You need to declare and decree what you want to see in your life. It is so powerful. It's not just this new age thing. It is a biblical principle. Do you know that your faith is voice activated? Did you know that? That the Lord spoke things into existence. It activates something in the atmosphere when you say it with your words, you know? Open your mouth and make those things known. E is for exercise. This ain't your whole workout, so don't get excited, okay? I just want to tell you that right now. So I don't want you to be like, oh, I exercised till my morning routine for 10 minutes. That's it. No, ma'am. But exercise does boost your confidence. It does something to your brain, actually. Did you know, I'm a nerd. I'm going to give y'all this nerd fact real quick, though. So when you work out, and I'm not talking about endorphins, it kind of releases this thing. They call it the hope cell. So even when you're not working out, your brain deals with stress better. Did you know that? Like it is able to better handle stressful situations better. So people who are physically active, they can deal with stress better even when they're not working out. Did you know that? Like it's a part of your science. So crazy. Okay. Exercise, friends. And then R is reading and writing. And I mean actually like read your Bible. This is a great time to read your Bible. A lot of my clients that are in the Courageous Tribe, they use the task from the Courageous Tribe to do this R, right? So every day they get like a scripture or a small task, something that can be done in 20 minutes. they use this time to complete their Courageous Tribe task, because it often takes them to the Word of God. It often gives them a look back at that word. And so that's a bolder morning. I truly believe that bolder morning leads to bolder, more confident and courageous lives, like all day. What is that commercial used to be like? I'm not only a client, I'm the player president. That's a rap song, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I also use the bolder morning. I'm not just telling you to do it. I use it also. It's what I do every day. I'm also enrolled in the Courageous Tribe.
Isn't the bolder morning something that they can have access to for free?
For free $99.
Can you tell them what the link is to
the
that?
The link is bit.ly/bolder mornings.
All capital or
all lowercase? bit.ly/bolder mornings. You can start having a bolder morning. Yeah, it's as bolder mornings. You can start having bolder mornings tomorrow. Like, you can have your first day tomorrow. Go there. There's a training. Tells you all about it. There's a workbook. Helps you to get like everything set up so that you're ready to go. There's an exclusive group. It's everything, child.
Yeah.
It's all the things. Okay.
All the things.
I love all that. Oh, that's good. That's so good, Courage. We know Courage is so great, so that's exactly why we wanted her to be on the show tonight. So just that little clip-it, that's not even all yet, guys. Just that little bit, I know that you're blown away. You're excited. So with that, I want you to take it all in, and we're going to cut right now to a commercial. And we do want to thank Create Content Academy for always sponsoring tonight's show. Honestly and truly, we honestly love our network, our producers, everybody that makes this possible. So let's cut right to our commercial. Are you ready?
I'm
Hey,
ready.
what's up? I'm so glad that you're here right now. I really want to tell you how YouTube has changed my business. So I've been in the beauty industry going on 15 years. And what's insane about the beginning part of my business is like, I wish I knew what I know now. Honestly, I was at a place of seeking clients, like me really pursuing my ideal client, who wanted my product, who wanted to join my team, who was I teaming up with next to do, collabs with. Like, I was constantly on the phone. I was honestly going hoarse all the time. I had no voice. I was beating the pavement, literally. I was at coffee shops. I was at local little mom and pop places and boutiques meeting clients. I was doing vendor events. I was doing all the things possible to be in front of an audience that I thought potentially wanted me. But I was such at a place of like desperateness and I didn't realize it until I come back. And if I didn't work, then my work didn't work. It just kind of chilled. And so I was like, I've got to twist it up. I've got to be where the people are, and the people are online.
So just think, when I first met you, it was at a bridal store. I was a manager at a bridal store, and I ran a bridal store. And Amber came in, 13. They were super cute, and she was just looking to get new leads. And after us talking for a while and just getting to know each other, I said, Amber, you should be on YouTube. She was like, really? I don't know. And I was like, yeah. I mean, your personality is great. What you offer to your clients is amazing. So why aren't you sharing this with the world? You're only, like she said, beating the pavement throughout Concord. Like, you can be reaching so many more people in so many more places by doing what you do naturally on YouTube.
Yeah. And Olivia is so right, and I questioned myself because I thought I'm not good enough to be on YouTube. Like, why do people want to watch me, see me? There's other great things, but what I realize is that people do want to seek what I have to offer, and my personality is different from others, and everybody's not attracted to that one person, right? So we need different personalities out there, different people educate differently and inspire differently, and that's what I was excited to do. So now what's changed in my business and why YouTube has really, really helped me out a lot is that I don't seek clients anymore. Clients seek me. I don't chase down people to join my team. People see what we're doing and they want to be a part of something amazing and bigger than them. And honestly, like, I'm not even doing vendor events anymore. I can't stand it. Not that I don't want to do them. I just don't need to do it. I just don't really want to do it. And it's because I'd rather be creating amazing content to not reach the hundreds, but to reach the millions. And that's what I've done. And it's awesome. So that's why you need to be in Create Content Academy. So act now, don't wait. Honestly, you're not going to regret it. Get in, work with us, and we'll see you on the inside.
Back. So,
Wow, guys. Sorry if that was an echo, or you just heard us talking in the background trying to get it straight.
yeah, see? She said, oh, never mind. That was someone talking.
Okay. I feel like we need to do it again. Who wants to see it one more time?
You can't see me.
One more time?
Go out and come back in. They can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Well, we may have to do another commercial break, but go check it out. The sound is gone again.
No,
Great.
I think that was before we put courage in.
Okay. All
It
back.
should be good.
We're good, right?
It
Lisa,
should be good.
Talia, Rockstar, Rochelle.
One day our sound is going to work through the whole show,
Exactly.
but we just be doing.
We are doing way too much. We're trying to be very techy, which we really are, but it just takes a minute.
Yeah. Okay.
So the commercial break was talking about CCA, Create Content Academy. So if you did miss a little bit of that, make sure you go to YouTube and check that out under Amber Lykins' channel, because it's a great commercial and it just tells a great story.
Yeah.
About all the things.
Yeah, it's really great.
It's really good. Best 3 minutes of your life.
It's not even 3 minutes.
It's not even 3 minutes.
It's like, what is it?
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is.
Yours is 120.
Oh,
100.
mine.
100. I don't know what I just said. You need to tap up, Amber. What's going on
with your stuff.
with my step? Oh, I need to step it up, maybe. Yep.
Yep.
Listen. All of our producers back here are looking and laughing at us, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to get it all right.
Pretty much.
Yeah. All right. So, Courage, I know we do want to, ask you one thing that I feel like I know the answer to already. But if you can give us and our audience one great beauty tip, what would that be?
One great one.
Yeah, I mean, your top beauty tips, okay?
Top
Let me
top three. Come on.
Let me give you my top beauty tips, okay? Great skin, eyeliner, popping lip. Boom. Okay.
One of the things I remember when Courage and I first met, and she started like really washing her face every day.
Because I never washed my face before.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed. Okay.
And
I
she
survived.
was like,
I'm alive.
She's like,
Thank
it
gosh
really,
we got to her in time.
I know. She's like, it really makes a big difference when you wash your face. And I'm like, yeah. It
just takes so long. It just used to take. So I was like, bruh, it's not worth it. Olivia, I would watch their videos and they'd be like, oh, Olivia, favorite thing to say is like, oh, I'm going to do it real quick. And I would get on there and be like, okay, you're 5 minutes in. I'd be done by now. She's like, what do you use to wash your face? I'm like, water. In the shower. So I do this right here and I brush my teeth.
But it's true. So
sleeping in my makeup.
Well, it's not even. That's a whole nother time.
I don't do that anymore. I'm reformed,
Thank
recovered. I had them shook though, and I'm like, oh, you can definitely tell when you're around like beauty professionals and skincare people, because when you say things like, oh yeah, I never wash my face, they're like, the whole room like cringes. What did she say? I'm like, yeah, no, she's fine.
That's so funny.
I wash my face now 3D time wise, okay?
So when do you wash your face typically? What's your best hour?
I wash my face in the morning and at night. So I wash my face after my Boulder morning because that's when I get like ready for my day. And then at the end of my work day, before I cook dinner, I wash my face again because that's when I take a shower. So it's got to happen in the shower. And if I don't shower, I didn't wash my face. I feel like it's fine. I didn't wash my butt. My face is fine.
Have you ever, just talking about this, like you think to yourself, I'm just going to skip my shower tonight. And then when you actually get to your room and you're getting to your nighttime routine, you go, what was I thinking? No, yeah. I'm getting in the shower.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That does happen too. So,
yes. Or like when you're on, this is what I do, because a lot of times we're here late at night on Thursdays. So as I'm driving home, I talk myself up into saying like, I'm not going to take a shower. I'm just doing it in the morning. Like you kind of, justify like, okay, I'm not going to do this when I get home. But then when I get home, like, yeah, right. Who was I kidding? It's 2 a.m. in the morning. I'm still getting in the shower.
Yeah. Well, one of the things I want y'all to do is make sure you go to all of our links on Instagram, and we have saved in there like our day in the lives. So go check out Courage's and Olivia's and mine, because we've each done that. So you can really kind of see what a day is like at our home. I think that it's very interesting to see that because, not everyone shares those details unless you follow them exclusively and you know that about them. But go check those out because they're really cool.
The comment might be in your future TED Talk.
What's TED Talk?
You know what a TED Talk is?
Oh my, no, am I supposed to?
Oh my goodness. She needs to watch TED Talks during her L.
TED Talks during my L?
Yeah, during your Boulder morning, the L where you're learning, watch a TED Talk. What
is TED Talk? Now I'm really worried. TED is like that stuffed animal. TED with Mark Wahlberg? Yeah.
It stands for like tech.
Alan's watching.
It stands for like tech education. I don't know what the D's for. But they're usually like 15 minutes or less, and they are people who are really big deals in their field, and they are talking about things that are important to them, like education. One of my favorite is Bill Gates. I know everybody's not a big fan. I don't care. Don't message me about what you think of Bill Gates. It's not going to change my mind. Because I know a lot of people are like, hey, wait. He did an amazing TED Talk, and he was talking about malaria in Africa, right? And how it's so important, like he's giving money to that, and how you can have this great impact. But what was great about the TED Talk was that he had mosquitoes on stage with him in a jar on a seat, and he talked about it, and he talked about how ridiculous it is that we're not doing more to help. And then he opened the jar, and you could hear the room go, and he's like, don't worry, these don't have malaria. And he laughed and he walked off stage. What? Mic drop. It was great. A lady brought a brain out on stage.
A what?
A brain.
Oh, a brain.
To talk about the brain. Like, they're really, really good. It's like they're so good.
I do want to watch more. I've definitely watched some. I don't watch as much as I can forget about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. There's a lot on YouTube. Okay.
I love a TED Talk.
To me.
Yeah,
they have local TED Talks like TED Talk Houston, TED Talk Charlotte or something like that. But like the major TED Talk, it's really hard to get an invitation to. Brightest minds in the world is what they say.
They're talking about we need to do a TED Talk or we need to watch a TED Talk.
I don't know. She said
we
something
need to
about
do a
comment.
TED Talk. So tell your friends at TED Talk.
What she didn't know. TED Talk. Yeah, I don't know. Italian. She is. The room should go quiet, like when you said you don't wash the face. LOL. Geraldine, that's so funny that you say 2 a.m. in the shower, no chance. Listen, if you watch my day in the life, I think I was actually in the shower or in the tub at what, 3 or 4 a.m.
Yeah,
that night.
Yeah,
I think it was actually like 3 or 4 a.m.
No.
I just said 2 a.m. to be cute, but I actually got in there around 3 or 4.
No, I'm with you. If it's after 12, the dirt, it's fine. I've already not bathed for the day. I can wait until later in the day. It's the next day already.
Sleep like a baby. It's great because Fridays is my day off. Air quotes.
It's not the day off.
Air quotes. It's not really
it
my
means
day.
she works in her home headquarters.
Yeah, it means that I work at OHQ, which is fine. And most of the time, it's not even in the HQ office. It's in the bedroom office from my bed. But it allows, I wake up later. So it's great to get in the tub. And then you can wake up late and just feel cozy in the morning. It's great.
Yeah, no. If it's after 12 o'clock when I get home, I'm not taking a shower. It's the next day. It's fine.
Who is that?
This is my husband because he FaceTimed me and I missed him. So I just wanted to see I really am on a show. But if you guys hadn't said anything, then the whole world would know that I'm trying to FaceTime my husband while I'm being interviewed.
Exactly.
I was being
Our
discreet.
producers are in the background and they said, "What is she doing? What
I
is
was
she
being
doing
discreet.
right
I was
now?"
like, I have the phone,
anyway,
have the phone down
Exactly.
here so that he can see that I'm working right now. Okay, but you.
No, I saw it in there. That's why I said, "What are you doing?" Don't make us rewind the tapes.
Kendra said, I was meaning that comment by courage. If her butt is dirty, so is her face. LOL.
Oh.
Exactly. My butt is dirty,
That
so
should
is
be
my
a TED
face.
Talk.
Exactly.
Okay.
Boom. That part. But Olivia can't go to sleep like that. I'm a sleeping champion. Like, I slept through a tornado. I can sleep really anywhere. I can sleep at any time. Takes like 2 seconds. When I say I'm going to sleep, I'm done. Turn the light off. Don't turn the light off. Have a disco. I don't care. I'm a professional. I'm going to sleep. Yep. All right, babe. I love you. I'll call you back.
What is in our glass, Olivia?
Oh yes. So you guys
Air.
know, for some reason, some people think that we're drinking, non-savory drinks, which is fine. We're not on the show. We have really delicious. So tonight we're actually drinking the same drink that we shared with you guys last week.
Oh, this is the same flavor?
Yes.
Is there more?
I didn't smell it. It doesn't
That's
smell
it.
the same.
Oh, it smells.
Mine's got, if I
Yes,
had
it
known,
does.
if I had known I couldn't get a refill, I might have sipped it.
Yeah, it's that
It's
grapefruit.
really good.
That grapefruit. Like pure grapefruits. I used to eat those as kids and like take a spoon to it. Did y'all ever do that?
That's not
grapefruit,
grapefruit?
What's in that?
It
Mango.
was apple, passion fruit.
Passion fruit.
I'm surprised I
mango.
like it because I don't always
It
like passion
literally
fruit.
has that strong smell.
Yeah,
Like a
I
big
mean, it has
grapefruit.
a very strong smell. Like as soon as you open it, it's like
It does
it
smell
actually
really good.
smells.
Fruity and delicious.
Yeah,
It doesn't smell like I want to drink it.
yeah, it doesn't
But
have a good smell to
it's
me.
definitely tasty.
No,
for
I
sure.
think it smells good.
Um,
Smells sweet, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it smells good, but with a musky. It has like
It
a
doesn't
musky
smell like,
smell.
I don't like things that smell musky, so don't tell these people this lie.
It is. It does definitely have like a musky smell.
Where's everybody watching from? And what are your plans this weekend? Make sure you comment below. And from what Courage shared, what was the most impactful thing that you're going to get involved with? Make sure that you are DMing her and getting in on her following and YouTube to listen to her podcast.
Or comment below if you have a morning routine. I would love to know what your morning routine is. Do you have a routine? Is Boulder something that you think you need to start implementing in your schedule as of yesterday?
Right.
Yeah, let us know. I can't wait to hear.
Now I'm freezing.
Exactly. That's how it goes.
Yeah, it's either Alaska or Bahamas in here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Alaska.
Right now, it actually
It's not
feels
even
wonderful.
Bahamas.
No, right
it's
now it
Vegas.
feels like Alaska.
Celebrating my birthday, Salisbury, North Carolina.
Happy
I know,
birthday.
Kendra, you're over here in that neck of
Is
the
that
woods.
Kendra?
Yeah.
Oh, Kendra, I love you. I miss you. You owe me a Chick-fil-A lunch. Like, we're supposed to get together and have a lunch.
Woo, girl.
Chick-fil-A's open. We can eat in the parking lot, girl.
Exactly. Get y'all Chick-fil-A. What would you order from Chick-fil-A, Courage?
I'm gonna order them chicken nuggets and fries.
She went back in.
Yeah, eat chicken again.
She went back in for it.
I eat chicken again. I don't always eat chicken, but I eat chicken again.
So really, you go through the drive-thru. What's your order? Chicken nuggets. That's what you tell them.
I'm getting it. First of all, I'm getting a chicken nuggets kids meal.
Okay, 6-piece or 4?
I'm gonna
we'll
get
do
this.
6 now.
I'm gonna do 6-piece,
Okay.
and I'm gonna get fries, and I'm gonna say, can you go ahead and swap out that toy for an ice cream cone?
Oh, I forgot they do that. You're right.
And I'm gonna get lemonade, and I'm gonna eat my cone before I eat my food.
Gotcha. Dessert first. I've always heard that people would say that. Have your dessert first, right? So you don't miss out on that. Oh my gosh, we gotta tell them about the great dessert we had today.
Oh,
Whoa,
yeah.
but hang on a second. I want to ask, what would you order from Chick-fil-A?
Oh, Chick-fil-A, I usually either get 1 or 2 things. So I get a market salad with nuggets with the apple vinaigrette, or I get Chick-fil-A
Did you say
deluxe.
salad?
Yeah.
I'm glad I wasn't listening to that.
Or the Chick-fil-A deluxe on wheat bread with fries, Chick-fil-A sauce and barbecue sauce, all with lemonades. Sometimes the Arnold Palmer.
Oh gosh.
Arnold,
Arnold Palmer.
like hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that sounds super bougie.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
1 or 2
can I
things.
get
You change it up. You
with
change it up. You're
lettuce?
like, can you go pick from the garden?
Exactly. It's Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
So good. Yeah, that sounds good.
No, I mean, first of all, guys, I worked at Chick-fil-A. I was the manager at Chick-fil-A for 10 years. So sandwiches are out, okay? I'm trying to do something different. But I do have a sandwich every once in a while.
Yes.
Sandwiches
So
are
I
out.
love to order a large macaroni and cheese and a large
Oh.
fry.
How can I forget about
You
that?
get them both?
Yeah, I do. I
should
definitely
definitely
over
do.
carb. It's so bad. I only do it maybe once a week.
Yeah, she definitely orders that.
And I get honey mustard dressing. And so if anybody ever wants to bring me lunch at work, that's what you can bring me.
Macaroni and cheese and fries.
Yes, Kendra.
Sometimes a
Tea
salad
and
with
lemonade is the Arnold Palmer.
avocado ranch.
Oh yeah, I don't get that. I get apple vinaigrette.
I like
That
the
avocado
avocado
ranch.
ranch is so good.
It is
Oh,
good.
I could
You
drink
know
it.
what? I put that on my sandwich. Some girl, when I was ordering one day, she was like, I usually get the honey roasted barbecue sauce for my sandwich. And she was like, you should try the avocado ranch on your chicken sandwich. Baby.
Kendra said, is that
my
tea and lemonade?
Yes, I
Yes.
said yes already.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
So yeah, it's really good. Get that Chick-fil-A deluxe. Lettuce and tomato. Don't forget the tomato, lettuce.
Don't eat meat. Gross.
Well, I have a love-hate relationship with meat. Like, we're just on again, off again.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're together, sometimes we're not. I'm just not that committed to meat. Like, I'm not so committed, like, oh my gosh, I have to have it.
Right.
But I can eat it.
Mhm.
I'm not eating ground beef, though. Ugh.
Yeah, it's so bad, right?
Yeah,
I
That's
like
another
it. It
conversation.
is not like me.
it's a whole conversation.
Whole nother conversation. We'll dig into that one evening.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
I'm gonna talk about this dessert now.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I should have brought
please.
2 because I could go for one right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed out, Nikki. Okay, Courage, let me tell y'all what happened today. We have a few minutes.
You know where
We
this
had
is
it-
going.
I had meetings lined up today because I'm a busy
Oh,
woman.
my
Okay. So then I pull into the parking lot. I have 10 minutes to finish up and wrap up one of my exclusive meetings. Okay. So I get a knock on the window. And I was like, who's there? I open it. I have 5 minutes left. I was told that Courage and Olivia are leaving. Their driver is here, taking them away. And I was like, where are y'all going? We're leaving. We're out of here. We're done. And I was like, we have a meeting at 2. Don't care. Out of here. I was like, what's happening? I was like, I'm finishing my meeting. I can't stop it. They're gone. They went to go have lunch. They were being treated by some celebrity in town, was driving through, took them to lunch. Love it, right? So I get out of my car. I'm just a regular person. I don't have a driver. So I get out of my own car. I shut my own door. I walk myself into the studio. No one to be found. Crickets. It's like, oh, that's interesting. They went to lunch and didn't invite me. Great. They're acting like, one, our meeting was canceled. Two, now I don't exist. I wasn't invited to lunch. What do? Grab my wallet and go. Because I don't have anybody to treat me to lunch. I treat myself. So, grab my wallet, go across the street. Yes, I walk.
You're completely shaking my camera.
Walk across the street because I have to walk in heels. Got it? Go across, sassy as ever. People are looking at me like, where's this woman headed to? I was definitely in a hurry and I looked angry. I opened the door and I was like, what are y'all doing? You acting like I don't exist. They've already ordered their food and sat down having a great conversation. Needless to say, it was 5 after 2 and we were having a meeting, supposedly. But they canceled it without me knowing. But I was still on the phone finishing one of my conference calls. I ordered food. I ordered it. I get a judgment look. And
what did you order?
Exactly.
Fried pickles and mozzarella sticks. Just like the macaroni and the large fries. Once a week, ladies. Once a week. I order my food. I get my diet cherry lemon sun-drop. I do all the things to clog my arteries. But I don't want protein. I sit down. Still, they said, let's have a meeting in the restaurant. I said, absolutely not. I'm not prepared for this. So we sit there for a minute. We leave. We walk across the street. We get back here. We have a great meeting. I thought it was going to be 2 hours. It was 3 hours. Maybe 3.5 hours. Very productive, but exhausting. Courage was so exhausted, she took a 2-minute nap.
Yes.
She got back up, conquered the world again. So needless to say, guys, my day was shook. And I've never felt left out more than today. But it happened. So, hope y'all love that story.
I did. Maybe one day I'll tell y'all the true story.
Basically, that was it.
How
that
she
is the
came
truth.
back to the studio room, was still on a call for an additional 30 minutes
Exactly.
after 2 o'clock.
After we started eating.
Yeah. So they canceled on me, so I stayed on my other meeting. It's fine. Lauren, thank you for being there for me.
Oh my goodness.
That was great, though. Anything else y'all want to say? Lies?
No, we don't have time to add to those lies.
Okay.
Exactly.
Which was about 15% the truth. You know, the other rest lies.
It was based on a true story.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, just had to add some fluff to
Based
it.
on a
It
true
was
story.
based on a true story.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you have to add?
And
What
that's
else?
it.
Well,
Like I said, y'all are good for my soul right now.
We try. We try.
This is it.
Even though she's complaining, I actually slaved to prepare a delicious treat for you.
oh yeah, tell us about the treat.
Delicious. Was it delicious?
Oh.
It was delicious. It was very different. I was very I'm
homemade.
very texture funny. So immediately when she told me about it, the funny part about it is when she told me about it, she told me about the recipe, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds good." I didn't quite get what was going to be in the middle until she brought it out, and I looked at it. And I was like, "This might be touch and go."
She's
'cause
very
I'm
judgy.
very texture funny.
What's crazy is that I've actually known Olivia for a very long time. And we actually share some of these texture requirements. So if I bring you a treat, and I also don't like oatmeal, and I also don't like bread pudding, okay? Then you should be like, oh, if Courage likes this, then the texture should be good. Alas, there was doubt.
Oh, it was so good.
But it was good.
You're welcome.
Yes. Yeah, tell them
Yeah.
about what
Okay,
it was.
so it was so easy, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all how to make this. Boom. Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna take the Pillsbury crescent rolls, and they actually have the Hawaiian roll variety because you know they have like all this
that
different
was
times.
a news to us. Like
Yeah,
we were
I love that.
today, Amber and I were today years old when we found out about this.
Absolutely
crescent roll.
delicious. Okay, you roll out the crescent roll, and then you're gonna spread in this cream cheese filling. It is 2 8-ounce things of cream cheese, 1 cup of sugar, and a teaspoon of vanilla. And you're just gonna mix it till it's all mixed together. Then you're gonna spread it on top.
Is this cream cheese room temperature?
Nope, mine wasn't. I ain't had
Oh,
that
cold,
kind of
okay.
time. I mean, it's probably better at room temperature, but I work.
Like houses,
I'm not a housewife. I work. My husband said he wanted something sweet, so I was like, oh, I can make you something.
You whip you up.
I can whip him up something. And so just spread it on, and then you take the other can and you spread it on top. You melt. It's because it's right here. Yeah. You take 1 stick of butter and you melt it, and then you brush the entire stick over the top of
that was a whole stick of butter.
I actually didn't use the whole stick. I only used like half a stick, but I just want to tell them the right way.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is too much. This is a lot. But you probably should, because in the areas where there was a ton of extra butter on the side, it got like caramelized real good. So I probably should have just used the whole thing, but I didn't. I was like, this seems like a lot. And then you top it with 1/4 cup of sugar and cinnamon. I put nutmeg in it too, just because I really like nutmeg. And you kind of stir it all together, and you sprinkle it on top. It's gonna seem like too much sugar. It really is gonna seem like a lot, and it does seem like a lot, but just do it. And then you put it in the oven like you would normally for the crescent rolls. So
you put the sugar on before you baked it.
Okay.
It
was so good. And then you just let it, when it comes out, it's like all poofed up. And then you just let it cool, and then it goes down. And it's like it's the consistency of like a lemon bar, like those lemon bars, So good. It's cream cheese. It's like tastes like cinnamon cheesecake. It's so delicious.
Oh, it actually tastes like, we said it tastes, the middle tastes a little bit like the
filling
cream.
in the donut.
Yeah, like
in the Boston cream.
And the top layer reminded me of like cinnamon sugar toast. I used to make that a lot growing up before I knew I was a diabetic and sugar could kill me. I also realized that today. I was like, oh, and you're trying to kill me? You're ignoring me, canceled a meeting, and I'm dying. Great.
I didn't want her. I was like, take your meds, take a shot, do what you need to do. This is absolutely worth it.
It was really, really good. And it was so good that I didn't even sometimes a lot of sweets give me a headache immediately. Yeah. It didn't give me a headache. It was really nice.
And it was really simple and easy. And it makes like
a
large sheet. I mean, you just roll that whole thing out. It's really good. It was really good.
So you only put the sheet on the bottom, or did you put it on the top too?
Yes, on the top too.
Oh, top and the bottom. Okay, I thought so. But I was just making sure.
Yeah.
I just kind of it isn't you don't have to seal it, but I just kind of sealed it. You just smush it on the edges. That's it. So good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, y'all,
so good.
Courage can easily screenshot you that recipe so you can check it out and make it. Tag her when you make it. Get in on the bolder mornings, do something great for yourself, find a place for you to pour into yourself and grow a better relationship with God. And that's what we're all about. I know we like to goof off and have a great time, but honestly, y'all, we really are.
Follow me. Listen, trying to help y'all get y'all whole life together. Yep. I'm up. I love my life. I work. I have a business. I have a ministry. And I cook my husband homemade meals.
On
a regular basis.
Stop talking.
I cooked for him this morning. Cooked dinner before, because I knew I was gonna be here till the wee hours of the night.
Yeah, probably.
That's how she like James
the subject. I knew I was gonna be here late, so I cooked my husband's dinner this morning. Cooked it. That's right. My dinner was cooked by 9 a.m. Dinner was done in his container, ready to go. Send him a picture of it while I was at work.
that you do that. That's really sweet.
I love doing it.
Yeah, I know. I love it.
I really do.
I'm not being sarcastic.
He loves my food, and I love that my husband loves my food. Like, that's a really big deal to me.
Yeah.
Because I like to cook. And so if you eat at my house and you're like, oh, it's all right, you're not getting invited again.
She said, and she washes her face. Yeah.
And I wash my face now. Boom. I run a business. I keep a clean house. I cook from scratch, and I wash my face.
Dun, dun, dun.
That is a nice.
Wait, can I talk about my lashes?
Please.
Yes, go ahead.
First of all, I'm difficult. Okay, I just want to share that with you guys. I can be difficult. So Amber did my makeup today, and she did a really great job, but I was looking at it and I was like, I don't know about this girl. I don't know if you're doing a good job, because I still look crazy right now. And then she put one lash on. I was like, oh my gosh, I look like I have caterpillars on my eyes. What are we doing right now? Are you going to trim them? Take it off. And then she did the other lash. And now I'm like, hey, She cute. Y'all saw my husband didn't hang up. He was probably thinking, hey, she cute. I had plaits the last time he saw me. So what these lashes are by Nikki. Casey. First of all, say it again.
Casey Lashes.
Casey Lashes. They can tell you.
Casey Lashes.
Mm-hmm.
And these
Nikki?
earrings. I know y'all had no earring cam today, but
Oh, we did. Well,
babe.
you actually have the.
We're about to get on that.
Oh, you
for
got
sure.
that? Let me do it for you. Ow. You see it. You see it. Olivia Heyward.
I know that hair is looking.
And
fire.
this hair, yes, that's mine. Thanks, guys. It's not a lace front. Listen, no tea, no shade to a lace front. But I did tell Amber that today. I'm like, oh, that's a nice lace front you got. She was like, what? This is my hair. I was like, you got your glue on good, girl. She's like, this is my hair. She has a hair.
Oh, Amber owes me. What do I owe you, girl?
Who's that?
Kendra?
I think she said that about. I don't know why she said that. I feel like I saw the comment. Maybe it was something she was talking about.
I must have said something.
I don't know. She owe you a lot. What she owe you, Kendra?
Probably something. All right, we want to do that behind the scenes camera, Courage,
Sure.
and let's do an ear
do.
shot and shoe shot.
Yeah,
Let me let y'all
I
see
have on
this.
my heels, y'all know. I normally have on my slippers tonight, but I put on my heels for shoes.
Oh my gosh.
Makeover. Yeah, I was Kendra's personal makeup
makeover.
artist.
Hi,
Sorry.
we're back. Sorry, we accidentally hit the button.
Literally, don't know what I'm doing.
Ear cam.
You guys need a soundtrack.
Oh my gosh, that goes. Thanks. All
Okay.
right, we got you.
Hi guys. Table tonight. Awesome. Ear cam.
Purple eyeshadow,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, makeup.
gold flakes. I mean, glitter, whatever it is.
Courage makeup.
Oh yeah.
Very famous lips.
Sugar lashes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Casey lashes.
That's my signature color. Them lips. Oh, that hair cam. That's what y'all need, baby. Look at them colors. Oh, she fly. All right, what do I do now?
I can't take it off unless we turn on that mute.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out and being with us tonight. Thank you, Create.
Let's turn that one down.
Thank you, Create Content Academy. And do we want to close with a commercial or are we out?
We out.
All right, guys. We love y'all so much. Thank you for hanging out on the A&O show.
And we will be back next Thursday evening. And we look forward to seeing y'all then.
Yes, we do. You want to time out? Teddy said you want to time out. Bye, y'all. Have a great night. Bye.